Away we go. Theo Ellenes gets a good start off the line. Oliver Rowland is going to try and cope with those brake issues off the line, but through to second position has come Jaafar. Rowland is through to third position. A terrible start for Matthieu Vaxivière. He is down to fourth position.
Yeah, and I just hope that Ollie Rowland hasn't boiled the fluid there in those brakes, but he won't be using them up until we get to Stowe.
He's missing from the top 10. He was there halfway around the lap, but now he's down at the back. I wonder, has he gone into a tangle as De Vries goes side by side?
No, it's Vaxivière going side by side with Rowland into Brooklands. Vaxivière braking very late, and Rowland was compromised because he couldn't brake any later than he did. Jazeman Jaafar was in front of him. He would have hit his teammate, and in turn, Vaxivière just forced out wide by the Brit. A good move. Vaxivière looking very racy in the Lotus now as they head up to Copse. It's going to be a big move if he goes around the outside. Well, he's just driven around the outside using the DRS. I would have thought they've got 8 hits of DRS, and Vaxivière has just made that look easy.
I wonder, has Rowland got more problems as a result of being sat on the grid with brakes on fire? Is there a slight issue?
Well, you don't use the brakes there. 250 kilometers an hour through Copse, and Vaxivière had the move done already. That was a DRS move for me. And
Vaxiviere's got a good advantage on him though, 50 points clear. This is an opportunity for Jaafar to start to reel him in. If he can put one over on the Lotus driver, then he's got a good chance of stepping up his attack a bit more. But look at Vaxivière under braking. He is so much more confident.
No, he's just got more grip. So like I said, that car obviously producing a lot of downforce throughout the year. He's been very, very quick in the low temperatures earlier on in the year in winter testing. He's very, very quick here with a low track temperature, and it must be a tyre pressure choice for the Lotus crew. They've obviously opted to go for a car that is very strong earlier on, get track position, because passing is going to be very, very difficult as the race unravels around this Silverstone circuit.
It's incredible watching these guys do battle. This is a non-pit stop race, don't forget. The pit stops are tomorrow, so this is just a Banzai sprint, go for glory, but also they're going to be focusing very hard on keeping the life in those tyres as long as is possible. As much as it is about trying to make an overtake, they've got to preserve life in the tyres. We've seen a lot of races this season, and in the previous years as well, being won and lost in the last couple of laps because of those drivers that have not been able to use their tyres very well in the gaggle. So all of these drivers are going to be looking at opportunities to get through, but they also have to focus very carefully on how much of the tyres they use. It's all about strategy at this point, and Jaafar has got to really work these tyres well, as Rowland is obviously seeking an opportunity here around the outside of Vaxivière into the inside. He's got to go for it. Vaxivière hits Jaafar.
Yeah, he's touched Jaafar. Is that going to be a puncher for Jaafar? A mistake from the Frenchman under pressure from Ollie Rowland, and actually all Vaxivière was trying to do there was take Rowland deep into the braking zone to try and hold that position. He clattered into Jaafar. Jaafar seems to be away now and unharmed from that contact, and Rowland's done the move into Brooklands and forced Vaxivière out wide on the exit. A great opportunistic move from the Brit, and that's what it takes around here, just being opportunistic. He saw that Vaxivière was holed up. He was the meat in that sandwich, and he took full advantage of it. Great stuff from the championship leader.
That is why people are talking about Oliver Rowland as a Formula One driver of the future. You need that killer instinct, and he's got it with himself and Vaxivière, and that's going to hurt Vaxivière. Look, he's now under pressure from his countryman. Tom Dillmann is now going to try and move around the outside of the hangar straight. He's never going to be able to get it right round the outside, but that's going to put Vaxivière on the back foot. Dillmann is still there, though, trying to make a move to the inside. Now, look, he's having to go defensive here, Vaxivière. I think Dillmann could get him on the outside. He's got plenty of grip. Dillmann's going to get there. Vaxivière is on the back foot. Brilliant move from Dillmann.
Brilliant move from the Frenchman in that Jaguar I Am by Carlin car, and that car starting to work well as the season unfolds. That's 1.2 seconds quicker.
That is astonishing. Yeah, this early stage of the race, that is astonishing. Rowland's having to go defensive now to keep Tom Dillmann at bay. Vaxivière has got Latifi and De Vries all over the back of him, and here comes Dillmann. He's going to throw it up the inside. Now Rowland's got to be thinking about championship here. He lets him go, but he's going to try and get him back again. That was a move that he had to really let Tom Dillmann go. When Vaxiviere's lost points, he can't really think about that move. He's got an opportunity to get him back again a little bit later on, especially now that Dillmann is attacking Jaafar. Rowland could get this second position anyway.
Dillmann's going to send this. Look, watch here now. Dillmann looking very, very aggressive, and Rowland's going to try and do them both around the outside. Has Jaafar seen him? This is great from the Brit, and here comes Oliver Rowland.
Is he going to get there? That is Oliver Rowland to second position. What an amazing overtake round the outside at the village corner. He holds the grip. Now Jaafar's got him in the slipstream. I think this is a battle that could go all the way to the death. Jaafar creeps momentarily in front of him at the braking zone, but Rowland holds that coveted inside line. That is the British boy wonder in his element on home turf.
One of the best moves you'll see all year, and Tom Dillmann must be thinking, how has he done that? Tom Dillmann looking for, look, here we go. Oh, well, we've missed the best bit, actually. It was how he positioned his car down into that that corner, and
yeah, you
had
a
it's
massive,
Village, isn't it, the first hairpin?
Great lunge down the outside to Village. I think he braked about 50 meters later than the other two. He just kind of went, well, you guys are hanging on.
Dillmann's off.
Dillmann is off. Yes, you're right. Dillmann has lost it.
That's a big mistake from the Jazeman man.
Well, he's brought it back on just in front of Matthieu, but Matthieu's going to get him. So too is Bonifacio. So too likely is Nissany if he's not careful. Oh, he's just going to keep Bonifacio behind him, but that is a big mistake from Tom Dillmann, and very uncharacteristic too.
He's been the bridesmaid twice, never the bride. Was second again in Spa. I mean, he's got 3 podiums to his name. He's 5th in the championship, so that's a strong rookie campaign. But such is the pressure that these young drivers are under at this stage of their career. I mean, it's totally unrealistic if you're asking me. They develop at their own speed at a young age, and we just need to be aware of that and give them the time and the space that they need to develop.
Oh, Jaafar and Vaxivière. Vaxivière was not going to let Jaafar sit on his laurels there. He goes right round the outside. He psychs him out to the braking zone, and it looks as though Arutchev is trying to keep Latifi at bay. He's battling with his own teammate there. Vaxivière, though, through to 3rd position. Now, what can he do now he's been released? Well, whatever you say about that one, Straka are delighted. It's a home win, and that's what it means to him. Theo Elenas wins the first race at Silverstone in dominant fashion. What a superb display from an incredibly talented young man. Oliver Rowland, 2nd position. That might as well be a victory in the circumstances for Rowland. All his main championship competitors are behind him. That is perfect for Rowland. Vaxivière 3rd. 4th position for De Vries. Well done to him as well. Dillmann fighting back to 5th position. That is astonishing. And to round off a perfect day at the office for Straka, both their men are in the top 6. Great try from Gustav Matthieu as well.